Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the installment of Scott Selections here for Sunday, February 14th. We're getting today's play of the day. Quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a nice, easy winner in college basketball. We gave out St. Louis minus 16.5 and minus 110 on BetMGM. Really a blowout winner from start to finish. St. Louis was up 20 at the half over Fordham, and then they ended up coasting, won by 20 plus. Fordham is awful. I tried to warn all of you. I don't think any of you expected them to be that bad, but Fordham couldn't rebound the ball, couldn't shoot, couldn't defend, and when that happens, you're going to get blown out and lose at home by 20 plus, which is exactly what happened. So nice, easy winner, and hopefully that carries over into Sunday's card. Now, for Sunday's play of the day, we're going to be looking at a college basketball matchup taking place in the ACC at roughly 4 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be on a matchup between Pittsburgh and Georgia Tech, and the play of the day is going to be on the home team. We're going to take Georgia Tech minus 4, which is available on DraftKings minus 113, a time recording of 3:10 a.m. Eastern time. Couple reasons why I like Georgia Tech in this spot. First of all, there has been some line movement already. It has gone from minus 4 to minus 4.5 in most spots, but DraftKings still currently has minus 4 at only 3 cents of added juice. So I'll take the free half point there basically. And I do think that's a pretty good deal because this line should continue to climb. But looking at both teams have been slumping dramatically lately. Pittsburgh has lost 4 of its last 5 games, where Georgia Tech has lost 3 of its last 4. However, that is a little bit misleading for Georgia Tech because it ended up losing its last game on the road to Clemson. Clemson has been very solid at home this season, and Georgia Tech probably should have won that game. Georgia Tech was up 1 with about 3 seconds to go, and one of Clemson's players banked in a three-pointer from about 35 feet, which is why Georgia Tech lost. So Georgia Tech, despite losing 3 of 4, you can argue should be 2-2 in its last 4 and should have beaten a pretty decent Clemson team that's fighting for a tournament spot if it wasn't for a miraculous three-pointer at the end. Meanwhile, you look at Pittsburgh, and the results have not been great lately. Lost on the road to Wake Forest by 1. I know 1 point's a tough loss there, but Wake Forest, one of the worst teams in the ACC. Played against North Carolina at home, lost by 10. Played against Notre Dame at home, lost that game by 26. Notre Dame's terrible. Ended up beating Virginia Tech at home. Impressive win there, won by 11. And then lost at Virginia by 7. Now, looking at Georgia Tech, I already mentioned the Clemson loss, which was tough. They lost to Virginia by 8 at home. Close game. Now, Notre Dame ended up beating Pittsburgh by, as I said before, in Pittsburgh by 26. Georgia Tech played Notre Dame at home and won by 2. It's a pretty big difference there. Ended up losing to Louisville on the road. Ended up beating Florida State at home. But Georgia Tech has been a much better home team than road team so far this season, which is why Georgia Tech is 8-3 at home so far this season. And I simply think that Georgia Tech should continue to play well. I think they'll be a little bit, I'd say, pissed off that they should have beaten Clemson in the last game and ended up getting robbed by a ridiculous buzzer beater. And I do think that Georgia Tech's the better team. Looking at the metrics for both teams, Georgia Tech is better offensively and defensively. Offensively, Georgia Tech ranks 43rd in offensive efficiency according to KenPom, where Pittsburgh ranks 74th. And Georgia Tech also ranks 78th in defensive efficiency, where Pittsburgh ranks 81st. The defenses are very close, but the offenses, I do think, have a pretty wide disparity. And I think that will definitely carry over into this game, as I think Pittsburgh will struggle a little bit in this hostile environment. Since it has definitely looked like a better home team so far this season. When I say hostile, I know that there aren't really any fans in attendance, maybe a couple in Georgia. But at the end of the day, the point is that Pittsburgh's definitely looked like a better home team than road team. I think that trend will continue in this one. But looking at some of the statistics for the offense on both sides, Georgia Tech is shooting roughly 3% higher from the floor, roughly 5% higher from the free throw line, and roughly 3% higher from 3. I think Georgia Tech will make too many shots, and this game should be close. I think this game might come down to the wire, but I do think Georgia Tech should do enough to win this game by about 6 points or so. So for that reason, I think there is some value. Plus, if you like trends, the favorite is 4-0 ATS in the last 4 meetings, and the home team is 6-1 ATS in the last 7 meetings. So for those reasons, I simply think Georgia Tech should win this game by a pretty decent margin, and I do think the spread is a bit too low. So the play that I once again here in college basketball for Sunday, February 14th, is going to be on Georgia Tech minus 4, which is available on DraftKings minus 113. That's been this installment of Scott Selections. Good luck to all of you and your respective bets today. Bye, everyone.